You are, but we have one more amazing gift that we are going to offer for everyone. Are you ready? From RCA, I have the best offer we have ever offered for anyone. The only, not 16, because we have another option of this that's 16 gigabytes, 64 gigs for the entire year. This is it. It is the most memory ever. An incredible exclusive bundle. Will go through all the colors that you have. That 10-inch HD IPS display, the docking keyboard, the quad-core processor, 64 gigs of memory, 1 gig of RAM. You also have a front and rear camera. You have your Android Nougat. You also have GPS enabled, which is something else with this one. And then that you have the opportunity today to enjoy it in several colors at the most insane price. Can we talk about that? Because let me just tell you, just the tablet alone is $142, but you are additionally today going to receive another, almost $98 worth of bundled goodies to go with it. Look at the price. Because I know you've been out there looking for a great tablet, great speed, great memory. $149.95, free shipping again, 5 flex pay payments, which means that you have the opportunity to get this home for $29.99 and guaranteed, by the way, for the 24th without any additional charge. So fun colors. We'll go through the color choices that we have for everyone. We have, okay, so the purple is less than 100. Yikes. Okay, so the purple, fewer than 100. We then have that beautiful, like this gold, rose gold that is so stunning. The feather, look at the feather. And then we have it available. Are we sold out of black? Oh my goodness. Okay, black is already gone. So we have the purple, the gold, the rose gold, paisley, and the feather, and that's all. And of course, the incredible opportunity to spend time with the oh so handsome Aaron Berger, who is very festive. Look,
I got a Christmas shirt.
Match. Yes.
How are you?
Good.
We get to work together about twice a year.
I know, I love it.
A couple days before Christmas is like the best time to get to do it.
And it's always one of the best buys too. I love it.
Always a good deal. Well,
Thank you.
I think that definitely is the truth. So here's the deal. To Bobby's point. If this were just a 64 gig, you've got to understand this is the largest memory we've ever done on any tablet, on any Android tablet at HSN, any tablet to my knowledge, but definitely any Android tablet. So that means you can download more games and more movies and more, you have the biggest memory on this to start with. Yeah. And you have an expandable memory card slot. So you can actually triple that memory. You can add 128 gigs to that memory anytime you want as well, you know, for $10 or $15. So that is a huge, huge, huge thing. So if it were just the tablet, beautiful high definition in-plane switching screen, quad core, front and rear facing cameras, but that's the beginning. Oh, and I should say, even if it were dual core and 7 inches and had 64 gigs of memory, I'd say go for it. This is 1, 2, 3. It's about 3 times the size of a typical 7-inch tablet, right? And it's quad core. This is what changes everything though. Boop. Now it's not just a tablet. Now this is your computer, so I'm just gonna hold it upside down there to show you. It's called a Magna Link that puts them together.
I've never seen that before.
It's really, it changes everything, right? Because now you've got your, when you wanna have your tablet, when you wanna have your on the go, you know, great powered, fun, easy to take with you tablet. But when it's time to get a little bit of work done, when it's time for the kids to work on a paper, when it's time for you to do a spreadsheet, whatever it is, and the best part about it is that Magna Link obviously has a really nice, strong connection. It's magnetic, so it wants to go in place. And it doesn't use Bluetooth. You don't have to plug it in, so it doesn't drain your battery. It immediately connects. Now, it's not just a keyboard, though. Calling it a keyboard isn't fair. It's really a docking station. And what I mean by that, just so you know, I'll just show you guys at the beginning. This is called the G-Hold. This is the way I hold all my tablets. It's
we have those.
The link is so strong that I can actually I can hold the whole darn thing just using the G-Hold. It's not just a keyboard. There's a touchpad as well, okay? So this is how it really starts to begin to feel like a computer. There's a touchpad. There is on the side here, I'm sure you've never seen this on a tablet before, a full-size USB port. So you could plug in a mouse if you wanted to. You could plug in a flash drive if you wanted to. There's a micro USB port. There's an HDMI port, so you could plug this into your television. Now this will wirelessly throw its image to your television as well. This has something called screencasting, which we'll talk about more in a minute.
Right.
But my point is, all of these features, I love this little hard button on the back. This is to turn the volume up and down. All of these features really make this as much like a computer
and what would you
as it is a
normally
tablet.
pay, right, for like all of those features?
Right, and in like in a quad-core tablet that only weighs about 3 pounds or 2 or 3 pounds, and a tablet that has maybe a 6 to 8 hour battery life. You start.
And then the 64 gig,
And then the 64 gigabyte memory. That's exactly right.
So you'd be paying a lot more money.
Absolutely,
because I've been doing a lot of comparison, as I'm sure all our viewers have over the holidays. Not for $29.99 on FlexPay.
Right.
Wow. And by the way, the purple, we have fewer than 100 left in the purple. The most popular I know is the rose gold, and then don't forget we also have like the paisley and the feather down here. So the rose gold, we have only 700 left for the country.
I want to show you guys something else. So this is the latest, I haven't mentioned, so RCA is our #1 selling tablet brand at HSN. Do you know that? We sell more RCA than any other brand at HSN.
Well, a name we know.
A name we know for 90 years.
For 90 years. That means we got it down.
This isn't just RCA. This is RCA and Google very much have collaborated to make this the best of the best. So what that means is you have the Android operating system, which is the #1 operating system in the entire world for mobile devices. A lot of people would think that it were Windows or that it was Apple. It's not, actually. It's Android. This isn't just Android. This is something called Android Nougat, which is the latest version of the Android operating system. Do you see what I'm doing here? Do you see that I'm multitasking? I have several windows open.
On the same screen.
I've just opened up a second screen. You can do that because of Android Nougat. That's one of the really cool things you can do, is you can multitask. If you press the little button down here, it'll show you the other things that are open, and if you want to open another screen, it's easy to open another screen, and you can have several screens going at the same time. So that's a really nice feature. You can, of course, talk to your tablet. One of the nicest things about the Android operating system is it has just the absolute best. Let me make sure my sound is turned up here. It has just the best voice recognition. In fact, you can see I'm talking right now, and it's everything that I'm saying.
That is such a game changer,
Isn't that for texting, for typing,
anything.
Or maybe you have questions like, how many days until Christmas?
Christmas Day will be in 9 days.
You see how quick that is? Now just stick with me for a minute. Let's ask a few more. How about, what movies are playing?
Here are the movies playing near St.
I would put that up against iPads and Samsungs and Sonys and, the tablets that are, and those are all great tablets. We sell them all. But the voice recognition, because it's Android Nougat, something like maybe Tampa Bay Lightning roster.
The roster for Tampa Bay Lightning
includes...
First of all, I wouldn't even have the Tampa part typed in there by that.
That's it. You save so much time.
Just impressive.
And when you have a tablet that really can hear everything, that's not constantly going, I'm so sorry, I didn't understand.
Right. I mean, Android powers like something like 1 billion smartphones or something,
You're right. It does. It's the #1 mobile operating system in the world. You want to ask, easy everyday things like, will I need an umbrella tomorrow?
Rain is not expected tomorrow in St. Petersburg. The forecast is 79 degrees and partly cloudy.
And then one more thing, and this is another game changer. Okay, so we're gonna do a little. We're gonna take a little trip. In fact, let's go see my folks. Let's go home. How about navigate to Louisville, Kentucky?
All right, Louisville.
Okay, so it's gonna be a heck of a drive. But here's the thing.
Oh my gosh, the data you're saving.
Yeah, right. This tablet has built-in GPS. So if I download that map before I go and take this in the car with me, unlike, I would say maybe 10 or 15% of the GPSs we have here have this capability. It has a GPS chip in it, just like, when you buy a $150 5 or 6 inch GPS, right? It communicates with the global positioning satellites overhead and will actually geolocate you on the go. So you now have wireless built in, Wi-Fi built in, you have Bluetooth built in, you have GPS built in, and you have it all in a system that's not just your tablet, it's your on-the-go quad-core laptop computer as well.
And you're getting it. Oh, wait a minute. We have an update, 70 left in the rose gold. So the rose gold overtook the purple.
That usually sells out first, I have to say.
So gorgeous. The final 70 left here. We have fewer than 100 left in the purple. Your other choices you can see down on the front, the paisley and the feather. And the fact, again, that you're getting all of it so incredibly feature rich. The GPS is also huge. Because you're right. Instead of having to buy a separate device or use your phone, it kills all your data, right? You wonder what happened to my phone? Well, there's nothing left in my phone. free shipping and handling. And then most importantly, in this one, this has the most memory ever at 64 gigs. So that's something, and at this price point, it's the only one we have. It's the only one for the rest of the year. So when it's gone, it is gone. And you can actually just see the reference of that on the screen. By the way, we have another tablet, and it has like 16. So the fact that this has a 64 is huge.
Quadruple the amount,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. And let me tell you, if you think that doesn't matter, because initially I didn't, and I'm like, oh, well, even Rob, my producer, was saying, you know, he got his wife a phone with 16 gig, and it's like, okay, a couple of months in, you're like,
it's not enough.
What do I do now?
I think it's amazing if she lasts a couple of months, to tell you the truth.
Not much.
So quadruple the amount of memory that you would have. And the other great thing is this does have an expandable memory card slot. And I want to say that again, because when you buy a pad or you buy a lot of other really expensive items, they very often have fixed memory. So it might have 64 gigs or 16 gigs or whatever to start. But you're going to have this tablet. I mean, this is a tablet you're going to love and you're going to use all the time. And it has the #1 operating system in the world on it. And the #1, the Google Play Store is the #1 app store. There's over 1 million games and apps. You can see we're live streaming here with no delay whatsoever. So my point is, you're going to want to download a ton of apps, and you're going to want to download a bunch of music and a bunch of games. So when you want more memory, there's never that thing, oh man, I'm going to have to start deleting in order to add anything more. That's not how it works here. You have an expandable memory card slot. So you just pop in a little memory card and that's it. This is our last 64, this configuration, it's our last 64 gigabyte tablet for the year. This is it, this is all. So for those of you who do use your tablet a lot, or think you will. You will, exactly. You want to have the larger memory. Come take a look at, oh, actually, can I? Yeah, I'm just going to grab this. So I want to do a little comparison here for you guys. This is another big upgrade in this is the screen. This is what's called an in-plane switching screen. So this is your tablet, okay? Your tablet that has the keyboard that comes along with it, that's quad-core, that that really just goes the next level. Right. The tablet next to it is a very nice tablet, and it's a very nice screen. It's a high-definition screen. The difference is yours is high-definition in-plane switching, where this 10-inch tablet, which was around $200, by the way, and had 16 gigabytes of memory when we sold it, this does not have in-plane switching.
What a difference in the screen.
You can tell right away by looking head on, but you haven't seen the money shot yet, really.
Well, really?
Ready? When you look from the side. Do you see that? Okay.
Oh my.
You see the difference in this? So here's your screen, right?
For less.
For less. This is high definition in-plane switching with quadruple the memory. Yeah, you get where we're going here, right? When you look from the side, you can still see your screen. Oh my. Where a typical high definition screen, which is what you're usually going to get for a tablet that's in this price range, it totally disappears from the other angle. You're able to still watch movies and listen to music and play games and do things. Your kids are able to do it in the back seat together and both see the screen. You're able to watch a movie with your honey and both see the screen. All of those kind of things.
Amazing. And by the way, I know that there's a clock up on the screen. We have just a matter of minutes, and this is it. This is the only presentation. And as we said, when they are gone, they are gone. But when you are shopping tablets, you really have to go feature for feature, right? The fact that it's your Android Nougat, the fact that you are getting the most RAM. We do not have another one from RCA in this price range with 64 gigs of RAM. Like I said, we actually even have this unit with 16. So you want the 64. You're getting that today, that it is GPS enabled, that it's not only voice activated, but sharp, fast, crisp. I mean, and the fact that you have the opportunity to be able to buy it today for $29.99, as we said, on a credit card, debit card, PayPal. And today, the last day, guaranteed to be in your home without any additional charge, really without any charge on this one, guaranteed to be there by the 24th.
So nice.
So nice. So nice. 50 left.
In purple? Okay, purple. So 50 left in the purple, not many more than that in the rose gold, right?
Well, you know what? I guess we had a update. Okay. We do have a few more in the rose gold. Rose gold Paisley and the feather. The rose gold has been the most popular color throughout the season. I'll tell you that. That's been the big hit. And actually, I showed you guys the G-Hold earlier. We have a G-Hold that matches in rose gold. Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do. And here, I'll show you guys real quick. I'll grab these G-Holds.
We'll show this to
Here's
everyone.
all the color. We've got purple, and we've got gray, and we've got gold, and we've got rose gold, and we've got all these great colors. And the nice thing about, I'm going to set this down for a minute and just show you the nicest thing about the G-Hold. Honestly, even if you're not buying this tablet, The G-Hold is just a great thing to have for any tablet because you can hold it with one hand, right? You can do vertical or horizontal, whichever is most comfortable with you or for you, and it folds flat. So if you put it in a case or whatever, it folds away, which is really nice. Okay, I've got lots more demos to do on the tablet, but
more.
that's the G-Hold. So taking an overhead look at the tablet here, remember this is Android Nougat, so there's a couple of really cool things I want to show you guys. You can now write on your tablet. It has handwriting recognition.
What?
So you can write a note like I'm doing right here, and it'll take my really terrible handwriting and it will turn that into perfect type for you.
That's crazy.
Have you seen that before?
No, I've never seen that.
That's a pretty new feature. So that's a really cool one. And then to your point a minute ago that it is, the voice recognition is so accurate and is so fast. So if you press this little button right here that looks like a microphone, watch.
Right.
This is how easy it is to talk to your tablet instead of typing on your tablet, period. Many tablets get confused when you give them one command or you try to talk a sentence or whatever. This tablet, as you can see, you can speak in paragraphs and it hears everything because it's Android and it's quad-core and it's simply better at recognizing what you have to say, period. For kids in school, if they press that microphone button before the teacher starts their lecture, this will take all of their notes for them, period. Or at home, if you want to keep up with email, or if you like to journal every night, but sometimes you don't want to write, you can just talk to your tablet for a few minutes and it will write all of your thoughts down for you, period.
Okay, that's incredible.
Pretty extraordinary.
You're right, and you're right, for like school, for business, for
school,
anything. I mean, what a godsend that would be.
I'll be back.
And oh, wait a minute, and there's even more. And by the way, because I know we only have like a couple of minutes remaining for everyone, but to get all of these features, because that's what you're going to shop for. Right now, we know you're looking, and here's the thing. What was that? Well, here's the thing. No matter who the individual is, at $29.99, this, you know what? Okay, wait a minute. The update I just heard is that the purple is gone. So the purple is sold out. It's just the rose gold, the feather, and the paisley remaining for everyone.
I left Bobby. I had to run over here real quick to the TV, and then we've got these little. That was the bell sound. That's what my tablet was. Yeah, we were ringing the bells. We were ringing the bells to signify that purple was gone. That's what you like.
Well done.
That's what we were doing. So what I've got going on here is another upgrade. We talked about the upgrade in the size of the screen, the quality of the screen, the fact that you can upgrade the memory. It's already this huge upgraded memory, right? 64 gigs, the most we do in any tablet. But if you want to pop in a memory card on the side, you can. Another 128 gigs. The feature I'm showing you right now is I love it. It's called screen mirroring. So you can see that everything that I have on my tablet right now, like I'm pinching and I'm zooming, I can be multitasking, I can do whatever I want. Look, it's all happening behind me on the television at the same time. And that's because you can do this with any smart TV or any Wi-Fi TV. You just kind of pull down this menu and say, I want to connect to my TV.
How do you do that? How do you connect?
So it's called screen mirroring, and there's a feature in here, a setting, and it'll find your TV as long as you have a smart TV or a Wi-Fi TV. And if you don't have a smart TV or a Wi-Fi TV, you can just plug in an HDMI. This has an HDMI out on it as well, which tablets never have. That's something that you almost always only see on computers. So if you're watching Netflix or you're watching HSN Live or you're watching anything on your tablet and you want it to be on your TV, boom, you can just send it over there just like that. Or if you're on the Google Play Store, watch what I'm gonna do right now. Isn't that cool? I'm just gonna make the Google Play Store take up the full screen. So if you wanna download movies or whatever it is you wanna do, download movies or games and all that, you have the Google Play Store. While I rejoin Bobby, would it be okay if we show the feature stills real quickly? Because I haven't shown you guys the cameras. I mean, there's a lot of things that I just don't have time to do.
Front and rear cameras, right?
Front and rear facing cameras. So it's that extraordinarily nice display, the 10-inch high definition in-plane switching display, docking keyboard, which turns this like into a quad-core computer, quad-core processor. That's the most we do in any computer or tablet at HSN, so it means faster and more responsive. 64 gigabytes of memory, download more movies, more music, more games, and don't worry about it. You got plenty of room. Full gigabyte of RAM, front and rear facing cameras. On the next page, you'll see Android Nougat. That's the latest version of the Android operating system, so you can multitask like I was doing just a minute ago.